Dennis Moses, and I will be briefing on non-governmental organizations' role in disaster recovery and relief. To provide you with a better understanding of the subject, we'll be covering what NGOs are, types of NGOs, role in disaster response, some highlights and challenges, and then a brief summary. So what are non-governmental organizations? NGOs are a mix of public and private corporations, independent from government, relieve suffering, promote the interests of the poor, protect the environment, provide basic social services. Most are emergency humanitarian relief focused, usually not for profit or have some tax exempt status, provide a wide range of services and goods, and operate both domestically and internationally. Number of NGOs currently operating in the United States is estimated at 1.5 million. There's differing types of NGOs, from public to private, faith-based, non-faith-based. Many of those listed on this slide are well recognizable and known to the public. Their roles in disaster response are to rapidly and seamlessly integrate with emergency responders. Organizations such as the American Red Cross, Salvation Army, Goodwill, they provide a nationwide network of volunteers that help prevent, prepare for, and respond to emergencies, providing food, shelter, comfort kits, clothing, emergency transportation, medical supplies and assistance, things of that nature. And there are also organizations such as Catholic Charities, provide temporary housing for low-income families, counseling programs for children, which are also services that are conducted by the Children's Disaster Services. And there are some other targeted NGOs such as Feeding America, who specialize in providing food to victims and low-income families. And although this list is not all-inclusive, an important NGO element in disaster relief is the national or community emergency response teams. These ER teams are highly trained volunteers who provide food, shelter, clothing, and most importantly, emergency mobile trailer units, which are self-contained units that can house up to 8 to 10 people. NGOs certainly have a lot of pros and cons. Some of the highlights: they provide vital role in disaster relief, and they do so through volunteerism. There's many people willing to assist during disasters. Many people willing to provide donations, and these NGOs in turn give those donations back out to the needy. Some of the challenges: they rely heavily on donations for funding. There's a lot of politics and bureaucracy that may be in conflict with other organizations that they're working with. There's a lot of legal constraints, many things they can and cannot do. And then they must also compete with the private industry during disasters. It was just a real quick briefing on NGOs and their role in disaster relief. I covered what NGOs are, types of NGOs, the roles in disaster response, and some of the highlights and challenges. Broad brush of information. I hope you found it educational and it has increased your awareness of NGO roles in disaster response. Thank you for taking the time to view my video.